Irish coffee. It's the only drink in the world that provides in a single glass all 4 essential food groups: alcohol, caffeine, sugar, and fat.
Irish coffee was invented here in Foynes in 1943. In the month of October, a flight left Foynes on one of these flying boats, the Yankee Clipper, and was heading for New York with its passengers when they hit very bad weather in the North Atlantic. So after several hours of flying, the pilot had to make a decision. Was he going to continue to LaGuardia, or would he come back to Foynes? So he decided he'd better turn back. In the meantime, the staff here had to be brought in to get everything ready for food and drink to warm the passengers when they'd arrive. So my grandfather would have gone out on horseback and called in the crew from the surrounding countryside. The chef was Joe Sheridan, a very innovative chef, and he decided to add some good Irish whiskey into their coffees, which would really warm them up. And one of the passengers came up and said, "Hey chef," he said, "that was brilliant coffee, you know." He said, "Was it Brazilian you used?" And Sheridan said, "No, not at all, that was Irish." So thus began the whole history of the wonderful drink we know today, Irish coffee.
The key to a perfect Irish coffee is the temperature. So first of all, we have to heat the glass, and so the glass doesn't break, we put the teaspoon into the glass. Then empty out the boiling water, and we're left with a really warm glass. 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. And then the next ingredient is our Powers Irish whiskey.
Okay.
So you can use any whiskey really, but the first Irish coffee was made with Powers whiskey, so we usually use it here in the museum. And we do 1 full measure. It's 35 millilitres.
Okay.
And because we never know when to stop in Ireland, we just usually add a small drop more. And then the next ingredient is our coffee. We use Bewley's coffee here in the museum. And we just pour it in almost to the top. Okay. And then we give it a really good stir. And this is where it starts to smell lovely. And the last bit is the cream. So we hold a teaspoon, and we hold one edge on top of the glass and the other on top of the coffee. And we slightly cheat because we whip the cream, so it helps us a little bit. And then you just pour the cream slowly off the back of the spoon. So that's it, and all we have left to say is sláinte.
Sláinte. Wow.
That's it. Well done.